Hey guys, I'm back again doing another video. This one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be on decreasing the poundage of your bow. Before I start showing you how to do this, I want to say that there are a bunch of different bows out there, a bunch of different pocket systems and limbs. And depending on your bow setup, you might want to go look at a different video. Because this one is going to be on the Centerlock pocket system that PSE just came out with in 2011. If you have one of the bows that has this pocket system on it, you're watching the right video. First, what you want to do is you want to get two different Allen wrenches. One's going to be 7/32 and one's going to be a 1/8 Allen wrench. And the very first thing what you want to do with this pocket system is you want to take your 1/8 Allen wrench and you're going to loosen up that small bolt right there. I don't know if you guys can see it all that well, but it's this one right here. Let me move so you guys can get a little bit more light. It's this one right here. And this one's a 1/8 size. You're just going to go ahead and loosen this bolt. You just need to loosen it. You don't need to actually drive it all the way out. What you're doing when you're loosening this bolt is giving this the pocket a little bit more sliding room for the riser. You want to do this on both sides. As you see, there's another one right there, right here. You're going to go ahead and loosen that one too. After you loosen that one, you are free to go ahead and start adjusting your mounting bolts. This particular Centerlock pocket system uses a 3/32 Allen wrench to loosen. And depending again on your bow manufacturer, they might have different specifications on whether how many turns it takes to decrease a certain amount of poundage, or how many turns you can turn, maximum turns. You can turn the bolt so that the bolt doesn't actually come out of the riser. So you want to go ahead and make sure you know all this before you start adjusting your bow. For PSE's sake, around 4 or 5 turns is probably about the maximum. You wouldn't want to go any less than that or any more than that for this bow or for any of the other PSE limb pockets, because then you start running out of threads. To start decreasing your bow, what you're going to do is you're going to take your Allen wrench, you're going to go ahead and put it in the bolt, and you're going to decrease the poundage by 1 full turn. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey works on this. But you're going to turn it left to loosen the poundage and right to tighten it. I'm going to go ahead and remove this here so it stays out of my way. You're going to do the same thing on this bolt here. You're going to go ahead and put it in, and you're going to turn it left a full rotation. Just like that. Now you're going to go ahead and do it on the other side again. For this video's sake, I'm going to go ahead and decrease this bow to about 56 pounds. You also have to remember when you're decreasing the poundage on your bow, you want to make sure that you alternate bolts, because if you loosen one bolt the entire 4 turns or 5 turns, however many you decide to do, you'll put a lot of stress on the other bolt. So you want to kind of go back and forth. We're up to about 3 turns on both of these. This will be the 3rd turn for this bolt here. Now I'm going to go ahead and do one more for 4 turns. Bring this bow down to about 54 pounds. And there we go. There's 4 turns on each top and bottom bolt. Now what you're going to go ahead and do, you're going to go ahead and retighten the small bolts underneath the pocket with your 1/8 Allen wrench. Make sure they're nice and snug. You don't want them to start rattling off when you're shooting your bow. That's good. On the other side too, you want to make sure you do it on both sides. And if you did take off any equipment like stabilizers or sights or such, you might want to go ahead and screw that back on. And you, after you tighten down your bolts and screw back on your equipment, you have successfully changed your draw weight. For this bow, the peak weight was about 60 pounds. That's what it says on the data card, plus or minus 60 pounds. I backed these limbs off about 4 turns, which decreases the bow to about 54 pounds. So plus or minus 1 to 1.5 pounds per turn. As far as the poundage goes, split limbs will actually, they won't go down the full 10 pounds. You'll only get about 6 to 8 pounds out of them when you're decreasing them from the peak weight. With solid limbs, you can get 10 to 12 pounds out of them. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to find the right poundage to pull. That pretty much concludes this video. I hope this helped you guys with the Centerlock pocket system, how to decrease the poundage on your bow. If you have any questions, please throw me a private message or put it in the comment box for everyone to read. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.